blows your hair back, baby? Whatever blows your hair back, studio.
I'm Tyler. This is Whatever Blows Your Hair Back. We're about to launch our Christmas special we've been working on all week. The studio, myself, has wrote the music, and we want to share with everyone. We want to share with Luke.
It's the debut, it's the preview, it's your DJ, it's a world premiere of Whatever Blows Your Hair Back Holiday Jam. I haven't heard it. I'm excited.
That's the energy we needed.
About it, and we're about
That's
to
the energy we need.
Drop. Go ahead and drop a bomb on them.
Pop.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Ho, 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 ho.
Hi, Santa.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Hey, I made you chocolate chip cookies with milk.
Why, thank you, my dear. Have you seen Rudolph and my reindeer?
Yes, I seen them at Whatever Blows Your Hair Back studio. They're waiting for you in the release of your holiday track.
I shall be on my way to the studio. Santa Claus is coming to Chicago. To Chicago, baby. Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? One snowy, dark Christmas night, Santa Claus is coming to town. He's coming to Chicago.
Santa, we're building content for all the boys and girls.
What kind of content?
Inspiring boxing content, cool highlights, and all-around motivational podcasts with videos.
Oh, yes. I believe. Santa's at the studio. Have a holly jolly Christmas. Rock around the tree tonight. They're gonna rock around tonight. Rock around the tree tonight. They're gonna rock.
'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the city, no one felt shitty, not even the city. I'm at the poorhouse, my mom's smoking grass. We all settled down for that nice piece of ass. Out on the lawn, I heard such a clatter, sprung from my peace, see what the matter. Out on the lawn, I seen a big click. I knew at that moment, it was Saint Nick. He came down the chimney like a bat out of hell. I knew at that moment, that fat ass had fell. Filled a stocking, toys and deer, in a big truck from my brother in fear. He blew up the chimney with the thunderous fire. I knew at that moment he blew it apart. As he cursed, as he swore, as he rode out of sight, said Merry Christmas and have a terrible night.
Merry Christmas to you all, and have a wonderful night. Merry Christmas to you all, and you have a wonderful night.
Yeah, if you haven't heard it, follow us on YouTube, like it, subscribe it.
World premiere.
Yeah, it's our hottest track. You're going to be hearing that Christmas jingle for probably till after the first year, and then I'll make a new one.
That shit was pretty fire, guys.
That's all OG tracks, all vocals, all made up audio.
Fires in the comments if you like that little little track there from your
tell
boy.
something good in our comments.
Your boy Ty.
Hey, that's a reminder for the people in the comments. A couple of you guys, I seen a Bobby Sanch in there saying he's seeing us out there, compliment us. Well, we see you too. Compliment us, Mr. Bobby. There's a whole line of them down there. That's one I remember off the top of my head. I don't want to go through my phone right now, but next time we're going to go through them all. What we really want to get back into is what we went through this weekend with one of the fight nights we had. Actually, there was 2 fight nights, one on the UFC card, and then there was one on was it Tampa? No, it was Orlando, Florida with
Jake Paul and Andre August. Jake Paul facing off against his first professional boxer. I think he had a 10-1 or 8-1 record, and Paul teed him up bright and early. First round, I think there was 2 minutes in, there was about a minute left in the round. Paul just was flicking the jab. He did some very, very nice tactical things. The other guy didn't really throw any punches. Was just sitting in his earmuffs upstairs. Paul threw a lot of straights, some hooks, didn't come with any uppercuts. And then all of a sudden he came with a big strong jab, and the dude was open right under it, and whoop-boom! Lights out. 99.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I do not believe it. I do not believe it.
Then Jake said even waved to 99.
Dude, like it's so instant of a like. First off, most fighters know when you do like knock somebody out or you see some blood and they get a standing 8 or they go down. The first thing is you're in shock, like whoa, that fucker just fell. Whoa, and then you're like looking for your own corner, and then you're like, whoo. Then you start to think about it. It was such a planned knockout. He was talking about it in the media, saying it's going to be a first-round knockout. He was bragging that he's right in the media. He wanted to call him because he's a better. People want his voice to know that he's going to bet. So when they bet on him with his bets business, that he's going to win on that, too. There's a lot of side hustle that no one's seeing here. That's, come on, guys.
I mean...
Come on.
You believe in like manifesting and willing stuff into.
I want to support people, but man, it's not real, dude. A professional fighter don't get knocked out so quick in the first round by popping his chin out there and catching it with an uppercut.
As we discussed, it does not take much to be a professional fighter.
That's what I know.
It takes a couple $100.
I know.
A physical.
Yeah.
So, the guy.
That's sad.
Professional.
Moving on. We don't want to talk too much about him. Moving on from that fight, it only lasted 2 minutes. Probably should only talk 2 minutes, right?
Hey.
Sean Strickland, because he's good. I watched this like 20 times. I was just watching UFC fights, and Dana White even said he mixed up sitting him next to his next opponent. What's his next opponent's name? Sean Strickland.
I don't know. Not a big UFC.
Anyways, it's his new opponent. I can't remember his name, but Dana White sat him next to him, and then. All you see is, look it up, all you see is Sean White stand up with a big-ass smile on his face, asked some little girl to move, said, hey, will you move, and just started striking this dude on the top of his Thunderdome. And I just fucking loved it. Yeah, it's pretty aggressive. And Sean Strickland just, what did you expect?
Dricus Duplessis or something?
Yeah. That's who. How do you say it again?
Dricus
Duplessis, yeah, he's a big guy. And so, yeah, he was sitting behind him at the UFC. Strickland just started pounding, bringing the thunder down, and I just appreciated it. It's just one person who doesn't give a fuck about what's gonna happen after after he just lights somebody up. He just goes after it, and I love that about him.
Jesus Christ! In the crowd, I didn't see it.
So,
I'm sure there was gonna be fines.
Well, he stole the thunder. I don't even know who was fighting in the UFC that night.
I was just gonna ask you, you know? Who
I don't know. Man. I didn't see the highlights of Strickland because I was watching boxing. And I was all caught up.
They're gonna make me. I didn't get to see it, but it looks like he's on. Looks like.
Yeah, so anyways, that's what happened over the weekend.
Yeah.
And that's as far as the fight game went this weekend. So
there was also some other matches on DAZN. Bam Edwards and Sonny Edwards. Those are guys. They're lightweight
homeboy out of boxer too. What's his name?
There was someone from boxer.
What's his name? Andre. I'll look up boxer right now. It's in the front of us.
Andre Berto.
Andre Berto.
He's past his prime. Andre Berto. That was on a different card, and he fought another throwback fighter.
Yeah, I don't think he did anything because Boxer was posting about him, like, hey, good luck, and he's one of their main guys there. And then I always like when you just see someone just really amping a fighter up for a fight, and then, like, that night, it's just crickets, and it's like, probably lost. You know, you look back.
It was close. It went versus Robert Guerrero, the Ghost, Robert the Ghost Guerrero. He had a good showdown with Mayweather back in the day, but yeah, they squared off. They had a good fight. They actually fought. That was a real fight. Berto went in on him. Guerrero did a good job. Was a little bit bigger and longer, managed the distance.
Yeah.
And I think it came down to a decision, and Guerrero won. But Guerrero also, this match had occurred in their primes, and Guerrero had knocked Berto out pretty early on. And Berto went the distance in this one and fought with heart the whole time. So
there's Luke always being real supportive.
Got his little comeback in his mind. And these guys were both 40 plus. So, and they were on they weren't the main event, but they were on was definitely a major sanctioned card.
So yeah, there was those fights, and then we got the ones coming up this weekend.
Day of Reckoning.
The Day of Reckoning we chatted about last weekend. We just want to keep everybody up to date. What's going on in the fight world, what we're watching, what we're seeing, and what we think.
Yes.
As far as that's all we got. That's all the fight game's really giving us to talk about. So we just want to take this time to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
That jingle, baby.
And we're going to have that jingle out all season, like I said.
Ooh,
We're gonna premiere it.
Also known
Christmas
as,
and a happy
Boxing Day,
New
right?
Year.
Yeah, the studio's been shut down for the last 2 weeks. Shout out to Ivan, Diego. Those guys just been at home with their family with Christmas, so we're not going to see anybody back till after the first of the year, Luke, for training. So let everybody know there's no boxing training here for the next week. No till after the first of the year. And then we're going to be going.
We won't be training.
And
That
then we're
means
going to be
supposed
going hard.
Assembling.
I almost forgot. Then we're going to be going hard with the Golden Gloves. Well, we're going to try to go. I got the name. I was talking to Lalo on the phone. He gave me a call, and I mentioned that I wanted to go do all the Golden Gloves filming. And so he gave me the contact number who runs the Golden Gloves. I got to reach out to him. I don't got his name in front of me. It's written downstairs on a card, but that's one of my objectives this weekend is to get on the Golden Gloves card and get all 14 days of us premiering the fight, even if it's only the prelims. Because I know once they hit the States, they got another company that comes in and does all the filming and airs it. So no one's doing anything before the States at the open level and amateur level. So I'm hoping to come in and be the guy to film all those guys and give them some interviews. And do we talk about our interview? Yeah, our fights. Oh, we just released our.
A lot of great content just came out.
Yeah, last weekend the fight coverage. We still got a second piece of content.
Joe's on the weed.
We got to release a second piece of content on all the interviews. We still got half the interviews. We're not done editing.
Yeah, there's some great.
So anyone
stuff
watching, we still got a lot of content. If you've been following us on Instagram, we've been posting it all, sharing it all. We still have a bunch of content we haven't edited and put up. Keep you guys in the loop. We're always busy over here behind the sticks editing. Anyone got to say anything about the Christmas special, song track, Christmas coming up?
Tyler, that was a great rap. I really liked it, enjoyed it. I'm going to tell you, I'm trying to be everybody out there stay healthy during the holidays. People tend to overindulge. I'm actually in the middle of a fast right now. 72 hours we're going for them. 24 hours will be at about 7:30 tonight. So see how that goes.
Man, you look weak on the eyes right now. I'm looking at you. I'm like, man, I can take this guy.
Oh shit, he's full of shit.
So yeah, that's gonna be our wrap up. Once again, do not forget to tune into our Christmas special. It starts a little slow with me and Steph talking about eating cookies and stuff, but we go hard at the end with the rap. You got to punch the storyline.
And Tyler with the voice. Like, who are these voices? I would not have known.
There's no auto tune either.
No.
There is no auto tune, which is straight vocals coming off the top. Steph's voice too, just hitting on that high note. Well, my Christmas plans are going to go back to Standish, Michigan, my hometown. I'm going to hang out with my dad, Jim Michek. I'm going to hang out with my mother, Sherry Michek, Big Jim. And then I'm also hanging out with my brothers, Corey, Chase, and Tanner, and all their wives and fiancés, one fiancé and wives. And my nieces, shout out to my nieces, Owen, Georgia, and Avery. I got some good gifts for you. Santa Claus is coming to town. Santa Claus is coming to town.
Are you going? Is that a solo mission you're going up on there?
What do you mean solo mission? Yeah, I'm always solo. What do you mean?
I'll just ask. Just a check on the updates from last week. Anyway, that's good. I'm excited for you and your families having a good time. Anyway.
What are you doing for your Luke? Well, what are you doing? What about you and your family doing?
Chicago area. I'll be doing sit-ups, cold plunges, preparing myself for the holidays, and then
cold plunges by Luke.
So, I go up to Madison on Christmas Eve with my girls' family. Shout out to all the Wilsons up there in Madison.
Wilsons, Mr. Wilson.
We'll be up there Christmas Eve to do the whole Christmas thing. They have a Santa come through. The Santa come through.
Who's been watching a lot of Christmas movies? I know me and Steph's watched about a dozen.
My girl is on that. I don't really watch. I'm too busy editing all the goddamn time.
You don't watch any Christmas movies at night?
Watching them. They be in the background.
Home Alone.
That's classic. Favorite Christmas movie of all time.
Home Alone 1.
Home Alone 1.
Give
my dad's favorite.
Give me the second Christmas movie.
I like Die Hard.
That's a good Christmas movie.
It's a great.
I'll watch that. A Christmas Story.
Classic. You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
Goddamn Red Ryder BB gun.
Thank God they moved to these airsoft guns. There's a bunch of them down in the studio. They're always these little bullets. They're like this big. They won't shoot your eye out though. So I think.
Yes, they will shoot your eye out if you actually get hit in the eye with one.
Yeah, don't try that at home.
Like no one's got shot in the eye and was like, "Look, it didn't get shot out." Like
But it's not like the big fucking metal.
Let's keep going. More and more. The Grinch.
The Grinch. What? We're just listing off.
Yeah, I'm going like this. The Grinch Stole Christmas.
This is where it's at.
Yeah? Greatness. It's an up one.
For you.
Home Alone 2. Great.
Oh, great.
Thumbs up.
Almost, I think better than 1.
Home Alone 3.
Yeah. Is that the different kid? Different kid.
Different kid, different
Not
everything.
Culkin, different kid. So, other great, I mean, people like Elf. That's a very.
Oh, that was one I was forgetting about. Elf's greatness.
That's a good movie for the holiday season.
Should have wrote them down on a list. Since Steph's got all the great ideas over there.
Ain't Sean my girl? She likes The Family Stone. That is a girl movie.
What do you do for when you go home for Christmas? Do your family go in a circle and pass one gift around? Do you guys play any games? Do you have a secret Santa? Do you guys just, what do? Do you get a tree, or maybe you don't do any of that?
My family's pretty low key. We just give each other the gifts and kind of open them at whatever pace we're allowed. We haven't all been together as a family that, like, me and my brother and my sister, they're all out of state for a while. But my girl's family go up there, and like I said, they ran a whole banquet room out at hall at their grandma's space, and they have a Santa come and the whole.
Oh, it's a big thing. Oh, so you do a big party. Oh, yeah, you do a big party.
They have a buffet. It's like, well, you call it smorgasbord. It's a good old holiday time. You don't have holiday spirit, you'll find it there.
I haven't eaten a buffet in a while. That's something that you find in northern Michigan at the Ponderosa, and just obesity people swarming so deep that you don't know what to do when you walk in.
Buffet, Old Country Buffet, RIP. I haven't seen one.
Stay away from country buffets. You walk away different person. Gordon Food Center, what?
Yeah.
And that's my Christmas plans. I do live 6 hours away, and I drive home, and it's a lonely drive. But I ride with my dog. Corporal rides with me, and we listen to good music. And before you know it, the time has passed. And I am going home to shoot a bunch of deer. Shit you not. I'll take some clips of it. I'll do some video posting.
Over under on. Hold on. How many are you allowed to get? Or how many deer are you gonna get?
However many tags. I think I can get like 2, but we're gonna be doe tags. My brother's got a bunch of tags, and they're in the seasons.
Over under on how many deer Tyler?
I'll plan on taking out. Well, I'm bringing all my friends. We live on 300.
I'm saying how
300
many
acres. I think. 160.
How
100.
many that your bullet is the one that?
To be honest with you, I'm going to invite all my buddies that love to kill animals, and I don't really like to. And I'm going to let them bring all their guns and let them guys kill them, but they have to gut them. And then I get to take them all to the slaughter, and I'm going to go make beef jerky for everyone in Chicago for the next year with 3 deer.
I love some deer jerky.
So the win thing is they get to go kill a deer, which I don't like to. They love to. They already have freezer stock with it because that's what they do, so they don't care about the meat, and that's what I want. Right. So everybody's winning. They get to kill. I get to hang out with my friends. I get some meat, but they are gutting them. I'm not that guy. I'm not getting into the inside of those. Nah.
I'm actually kind of surprised. You seem like you.
I mean, I could easily. I've done it, but I mean, like, why are we going to do it twice, 3 times? We know what's in there.
I don't know.
The manliness has been gone from that for a long time. I'd rather just let my friend do it who enjoys it.
Have you done any other gone hunting for anything crazy?
Yeah, pheasants hunt. I do a lot of pheasant hunting. I haven't shot one yet, but I'm there. I want to go with my brother. It's a little family thing we do. I only shot 1 deer right between the eyes.
Right between the eyes.
Cool story is it snuck up on me. My Uncle Tom put some doe pee on a rag, tied it to my leg, and sent me out to the woods.
Some what?
Doe pee.
Oh, some
it's
doe
pee.
So
pee. It's urine from a deer. And he tied it on my leg, and I'm like, whatever. And so I go sit down out in the middle of the woods after like this hour walk, and he puts me in a stump. It's like pitch black out. And I'm like, man, okay, this doesn't seem like hunting, but okay, there's no bait pile or anything. So I'm like sitting there, and I set my gun. I swear to God, it was this far away. I'm like, because I don't give a fuck. I'm just there.
Rookie move.
Yeah, so I put my gun down. I made my sandwich. I pass out. I wake up, full spread out, gun right there. There's a deer 2 feet away from me grunting all these noises, and his horns downstairs. His horns are all fucked up. It's like a 3-point, 6-point. I don't know what it is. I still have the horns.
It's a buck though. It's got some horns.
It's a buck. So I'm like buck fever. Anyways, I couldn't. I'm going to reach my gun. It took off running and went to the woods, trotting, and I started following it, and I shot, and I didn't even know. I just seen it fall. So I went up, seen where I shot it, and I was like, yeah, motherfucker, I killed you. I was all pumped up, and I was like, I won. You didn't. And I was looking for the bullet hole. Couldn't find it anywhere. And so after I skinned it and everything, I still couldn't find it. Realized I shot it in between the eyes. So that tells me it come up, smelled me, followed the doe pee, it still trotted off, was so like enthusiastic about what that dope. He stopped in his tracks, looked back at me, and caught a bullet in between the eyes. Man, it's a fucking shitty day for him. If he would just kept going, he would have been all right. But anyway, that's my only deer hunting story.
That's good. That's a life lesson right there.
Yeah.
When you're running from the whoever,
don't look back.
You're being chased. Don't look back. Keep running.
Yeah, you're guaranteed not to catch one in between the eyes.
Keep running.
Yeah, so that's my hunting story. So I do now. I'm more luxurious. My brother's a big hunter, and he's got all these hunting blinds. And he's a food plot line called Northern Edge out of Standish Milling. And he plants some of the best food plots in Michigan. He's one of the big dogs. Goes out to Kentucky, Tennessee. He's a big planter. He knows his shit. So he's got the whole property planted with greatness. So all the big bucks are there. So I'm gonna go take their lives. Me and my friends are. And that's what's going on this weekend for my Christmas holiday. Deer slaying, movie watching.
The CEO. That's how a CEO spends.
Yeah. I'll bring it back to meat to Chicago. I'm bringing it back to meat to Chicago.
We got a jerky connection.
We got a jerky connection.
Got a jerky plug from the north.
Yeah. I feel like the people's been like hearing Luke's talking about boxing. I feel like all the Luke talk about boxing clips all got, close to 200 to 2,000 views.
He's just piping me up right now, guys.
So if you guys want to know greatness of Luke, he knows all the boxing. He's got it all built in his head.
I do it and watch it all the time.
And preach it.
Yeah, so it's something I enjoy. I know I can talk about.
All right, and if you didn't hear my Christmas special, once again, the Christmas special is out. You know what? We're gonna end it again with it.
Can you do that acapella, the rhyme again?
Yeah.
Can you just rap it?
I need the beat.
Can we get the beat?
I need the beat, but
Can you rap it into the mic for us, please?
So I rewrote a lot of lines, and I
want to hear the live version. I don't care. I just want to hear the live.
You know, it's already happening. You put me on the spot. I mean, you got to spit it live, just like when you produce something, just like that.
We need it live. We need it live. We heard the track. People are gonna hear the audio. We want the live. We want the feature here only on the podcast.
All right. Let's just go right to the end. Should we go right to the end?
Let's go right to you fucking rapping this shit, dog. Right. It's time. It's time for you, kid. B-Rabbit to get up on the mic. You know? Ryland, go.
Around the tree tonight. You gotta rock around the rock. You gotta rock around the tree tonight. You gotta rock. Night before Christmas and all through the house. Shit. Ah! I changed words around. Gotta redo it.
Do it over the instrumental. Freestyle. Give me a freestyle. I want a freestyle over instrumental. Instrumental then. Whatever that beat is.
'Twas the night before Christmas and all through the house. Everyone felt shitty, even the mouse. Mom at the whorehouse, dad smoking grass. Damn. We all settled down for that nice piece of ass. Yeah. Out on the lawn, I heard such a clatter. Sprung from my piece to see what was the matter. And out on the lawn, I seen a big dick. I knew at that moment it was Saint Nick.
Hey.
As it came down the chimney like a bat out of hell, I knew at that moment that fat ass has fell. As he filled our stockings with pretzels and beer and a big rubber dick for my brother the queer. Damn shit. As he throwed out a thimmy with the fuck.
Whoa. Boom.
As he rode out of sight, as he curtsied as he swore, he said, "Piss on y'all and have a wonderful night." Bah, 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 bah. So that was the original track that I heard when I was a kid, and then I did a remix and changed all the swear words and bad words into different words. So I remixed all them like terrible words so it didn't sound so bad so the children could listen to it.
That's the version of
that was not the child version. That was the old that was another version from like
don't let your children listen to that.
I read that. So like the only reason I know that is because one of my hometown friends, Billy Bob, my neighbor, every Christmas he sends me this fucking crazy rhyme. I don't know where he gets it from. I never heard it from anybody else before. And he, I could probably look it up on the phone right now, the exact words of it. And it's burned in my head, and that's what I just tried to come up with.
I liked it. I liked it. I never heard of this.
No one has. That's why I'm like, damn. So I changed the words again so no one definitely heard mine because I don't want anyone to fuck with me.
I like how you went for it, though. No beat, acapella. We didn't even put the instrumental on. He just went.
I know, cause
He just went.
I knew the song, but I missed a few lines. I gotta look.
About
Yeah,
Christmas
so I feel like that sounded
holidays.
terrible. That was a bad acapella. I got caught.
You get the instrumental up, and you get one more shot to run that back. Just put the.
I know, but there's two songs mixed in my head.
Who cares? Or you can settle on that take.
At the moment, it was Saint Nick, dying like a chimney, like a bat out of hell. I knew at that moment that fat asses fell. Feel the stocking with touches of beer. With the thunderous fall. And I knew at that moment he bruised his bitch apart. And he rode out of sight. He said, "Piss in your all and have a wonderful night." Ooh, 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 ooh. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you all, and have a wonderful night.
I would like to move to add a Tyler's freestyle segment that I get to pick a beat to every week.
Here's one more song.
We get a 30-second freestyle.
One more. I got
If
one.
anyone is down with that, please let
I
us
got
know.
you. Got another one.
And hold on, we get another one for this week. We get two this week. Don't get used to this.
Whatever blows your hair back, baby. What blows your hair back? Blows your hair back. What blows your hair back? Whatever blows your hair back. Do you know why that we make real music here?
Tell me why.
Because copyright. Because of copyright. When the beginning of this channel, everything I posted was getting taken down by copyright. Because we always had some song playing in the background from whoever, Baby or the Drake. That shit don't work. You gotta have all your own music or they'll take your content down. So all of our music on all of our content is OG. Every beat, everything. And it's on Spotify too. So if you're liking our beats and you like our podcast, we also on Spotify all over. So look us up, Whatever Blows Your Hair Back on Spotify. We there. Click like, subscribe. Now we're finally gonna leave you alone.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Ho, 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 ho.
Hi, Santa.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Hey, I made you chocolate chip cookies with milk.
Why, thank you, my dear. Have you seen Rudolph and my reindeer?
Yes, I seen them